Winner Sports have come down to the Planet Ice Arena to get up close and personal with the Basingstoke Bison, to see how their season's gone so far, learn a bit more about ice hockey, and I might even get on the ice myself. I spoke to some of the Bison players to see how they think they're performing so far. On your recent form, you've won your last 4 games and played some really good ice hockey. What do you think the key to that is, and do you think you can keep it going for the rest of the season?
Well, I think there's no doubt that we're on a roll at the moment. I think the main thing is that we stick to our game plan, stick to what's making us successful, and that's all we can ask for. 100% effort and just see how it goes.
I also wanted to find out more about some of the lesser known aspects of the game. A lot of fans seem to enjoy the fights that go on. Yeah. What exactly is it with that? Is it allowed? Is it frowned upon?
I think, being from a North American background, fighting is part and parcel with ice hockey. It's synonymous with the sport. As long as nothing's dirty, as long as guys, throw their punches, and then when the fight's over, they go to the box. It's fine. They're obviously penalized for fighting because it is technically not allowed.
After looking around the Bison changing room, it dawned on me that I had to keep my promise about getting on the ice. So it was time to get kitted up. Alright, maybe I exaggerated a little bit about how good I am on the ice, but after an unsteady start and a little bit of coaching, I managed to knock one past the netminder. Alright, he probably let it in, but anyway, I spoke to Steve to see what he thought. So Steve, I thought I had quite a good game. Do you think there's a chance of me getting on the bench on Sunday?
Well, I've been involved in hockey for a lot of years and seen a lot of players, a lot of good ones, a lot of bad ones, and you look good. You looked very, very good in the Bison jersey, and the only problem was when you stepped on the ice. But other than that, you're exceptional.
Oh well, I think I'll just have to stick to watching the game instead of playing it. The Basingstoke Bison have found some impressive form recently before welcoming the Guildford Flames to the Planet Ice Arena, where over 1,200 fans turned out to see them play. The Bison started the brighter of the two teams, creating chances in the opening few minutes. Guildford also came close to opening the scoring early on. But it was Basingstoke who took the lead through Jacob Heron in the 12th minute. However, the lead was short-lived. Stuart Pott squeezed in this effort, levelling the scores before the break. But the Bison came out firing on all cylinders in the second period, Tony Redmond making the breakthrough 3 minutes in. The Bison pushed for a third, and the Flames looked for an equaliser, but both teams were denied by some impressive saves. With both teams pushing for important goals, Kurt Reynolds of the Bison fought it out with Melisherik, leaving them with some time in the penalty box. The Flames piled on the pressure in the third period and got the all-important equaliser through Paul Dixon, forcing the game into overtime. Basingstoke dominated some exciting overtime, creating many chances, but couldn't break through the Flames' firewall. So the game went into penalties. Bronneman started things off for the Bison, but he was denied by netminder Mark Lee. Curtis Huppy stepped up for the Flames and managed to beat the netminder, but was denied by the post. Then Bison player coach Steve Moria roofed his effort, putting the Bison 1-0 ahead. Then Greg Chambers failed to put away the Flames' second attempt. And it was left to Joe Miller to get the game-winning goal, and he duly obliged, sending his effort past Lee's glove in an exciting game of hockey. The score ending 3-2 to the Basingstoke Bison. Michael Connolly, Winchester News Online.